Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Filara Spirit. My name is Topher and we are back with another episode of Manifestation 101. As you can see, I've got a lot of energy because I just did my vision board. So I'm feeling jazzed. I love it. Okay, so vision boards is going to be today's manifestation tool for your toolbox. Now remember, what do I always say? Not every tool is meant to work for every person. Some of them work in different degrees. This happens to be something that it just helps me feel like I'm in a good mood. I've never really considered vision boards actually actively working towards my manifestation other than at a subconscious level. Mine is more practical and taking part and stuff, but it's not the same for everybody, right? Now, also, I do know that there are 1,000 other videos out there on vision boards, but as I always say, the more people talking about it, the better. So this is just my version. As always, it's my version. So, what is a vision board? It is a visual representation of the things that you wish to attract and manifest. Remember, attract is to bring it from the outside inward, and to manifest is something inside and expressing it out into the open. So a vision board is going to help with both kind of attraction and manifestation. Like I said, it works differently for everybody. It really is just kind of fun, which is why I'm so excitable and a lot of energy right now. So vision boards work by combining images, some affirmations, some words, perhaps visual, conceptual ideas of the things that you wish to attract and manifest. It's as simple as that. So up here on mine, I've got, for example, I've got pictures of dogs down in the bottom corner. I've got some words, I've got some images, I've got some affirmations. This is just a plain and simple vision board, you guys, right? I've left some space on there. I can add things if I want to. I can decorate it if I want to. I've literally just made the simplest version of it because I don't really have a lot of time in this video. And also on top of that as well, I've just used the resources available to me, which is a huge part of this. It's kind of teaching yourself, you don't have to have everything to create the things that you want. You don't have to have everything that you think that you need to create the things that you want. You can just use the resources around you, even if that's just your phone, even if that's just a pencil and paper for now. So let's talk a little bit about how this works before we get into the actual creation, which is the fun part. Consciously, a vision board is you actively choosing to recognize and admit to both yourself and the universe what it is that you actually want. I know by putting this on this piece of paper, I am admitting and recognizing, I want this thing. I want that dog. I want 100,000 YouTube subscribers. I think I put money, yeah, there's money up on the top corner as well, just because everybody wants money, so I thought I might as well put it on there. And then down here in the bottom corner is a creative studio space, so I don't have to split it with my bedroom. That is me consciously recognizing, admitting what it is that I want to my conscious, most obvious self, the part of me that lives every day and is going about her everyday life. Now, unconsciously and subconsciously, more important, what's happening is as you are looking at these images, your subconscious will recognize when there is a certain set of information that is really, really important. It's kind of what trauma is. It will remember it in order to keep you safe. So, with that in mind, what if we purposely fed our subconscious with information, positive information, that makes our subconscious think that information is important? It must be important to her because she looks at it the first thing when she wakes up. She looks at it as the last thing before she goes to bed. It must be important because that's what she's thinking about. It must be important because she's put so much time and effort into the creation of this. You're kind of a little bit sort of tricking your subconscious into the belief that this is more important than worrying about X, Y, and Z, than being scared of A, B, and C. So consciously on the surface level, we're talking about just getting ourselves to really admit and recognize what it is that we want, to give ourselves some level of direction when it comes to where we are putting out that energy of desire. And then number two, in your subconscious level, which is a little bit more important, of course, we're kind of tricking it into believing that this is the most important information to pay attention to right now. Don't worry about being too specific. It literally already knows what you want. You are the one catching up with what you want. It already knows. And so, let's get into this. I'm not going to waste too much more time talking about it and stuff. It's pretty obvious what a vision board is. I just wanted to speak about the sort of conscious, subconscious effects that it has, which really is the hugest point that I want to make about manifestation and stuff. I think science and spirituality are long-lost siblings that don't even hate each other. We make out that they hate each other and it's just not true. They go hand in hand. They're both saying the same thing from two different perspectives and angles, more than two different perspectives and angles. So I always like to talk about conscious, subconscious, because it plays a massive part. Let's stop pretending we're not animals and let's stop pretending that we're not gods, because we can be both. We can be both! So, I've already recorded the video, obviously, of me making my vision board. I hope you guys enjoy, have fun making your own. Let me know down in the comments how it goes. And of course, if you enjoy, please hit the like and subscribe because we pretty much just got a whole empire to build. I love you guys. Enjoy. Alright, you guys, so I couldn't find a massive piece of paper and I can't bother to go over to Hobbycraft right now, even though it's only 2 minutes down the road. But I did manage to find some photo paper that I use for printing. You can kind of see it's a little bit shiny. So it's going to be good for sticking things on and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some tape. I'm going to stick all 4 of these pieces together and then we can get going with cutting things out and sticking them down. This is what we do, you guys. We use the resources that we have available. Okay? So let me just... Okay, there we go, that's gonna do. We're not gonna see this side anyway because it's all gonna be flipped. Ta-da! Nice, shiny. So it's gonna be roughly about this size, you guys. I've got like 4 pieces of A4. It's really up to you how big you do it. You can do it on an A4 if you want. Like, it really doesn't matter. If you don't have paper, if you don't have a printer or something like that, if you don't want to draw, you could even make it literally on your phone and just make it a wallpaper. Right? Because that way you're still seeing it. It's probably going to be the first and last thing you see before you go to bed. So it really, honestly, you use the resources that you've got. So this is what we've got to work with, you guys. Let's go and get some of the images that we have just been putting in the slides. I've printed them off, so we're going to cut those out and spend a bit of time sticking them down. So let's get to it. So by printing them on A4 as well, I kind of ensure that they're going to fit somewhat onto the vision board itself. We can cut these out and sort of make funny shapes out of them. We've got the dog one, I've got studio space, and just random money because we couldn't think of anything else. Everybody wants to manifest money. Why not? And then we have our affirmations. These are going to go on at the end, so I'm going to cut these out separately. So let me just get a bigger pair of scissors. These ones are too small. Look at the difference. Okay, let us get on with this. There we go. So what we can do right now is we can go ahead and fill in all of these pieces here with things that you like, so you can fill in extra space. I kind of feel like starting this way is the best way of doing it because you can build on top of it then, right? Which is what I'm going to probably do after this video is finished, but I just wanted to give you the basic layout. And again, this is very, very general, you guys. I haven't been incredibly specific on this, right? This is more about just how a vision board works and also just having a chance to do something creative, which is fun. We're doing a lot of over on the other channel as well, you guys. But you can see where this is for now. Hold on, if I just put it up like so. Ta-da! I actually am really happy with it. Right, it's actually got a good, it still feels like I've put everything on there, but it still feels like it's a blank canvas, if you see what I mean. Like there's a lot more I can do with it, but you kind of can just go nuts with it, you guys. Just have fun with it, right? Yay! Okay, I'm gonna go put this up on the wall, so hold on. You can see here I actually have the perfect space for it. Ta-da! You can actually probably see the little dots on the wall where I've had my TikTok poster up there. I was gonna put it over here, but that's where my star map is, and I kind of like it there, so I think I'm gonna go with here. Now the reason that we're doing this is because we want to try and make sure that it's the first thing that we're seeing when we wake up, or it's amongst the first things we're seeing when we wake up, and it's amongst the last things that we're seeing before we go to bed. Because most of the time, for those of us who are not necessarily living the perfect life that we want to and stuff, the first 30 to 60 seconds of the day is when everything comes crashing down on us. We wake up and we realise I've got to go to work, I've got to do this, oh, that thing is still due, this bill needs paying, I've got this debt, or X, Y, and Z, right? Sometimes even if it's things that are super positive, it can still be overwhelming, right? That's that first 30 to 60 seconds, and that sets the precedent for the rest of your day, especially when it comes to your unconscious and subconscious mind. So hopefully what happens over time when you're using your vision board is as you're waking up in the morning, you're starting to give it these prompts, instead of the prompts of I've got to do this and that's got to happen and let me worry about every tiny little thing. And if we fill it with this information before we go to sleep, there's a good chance that whilst we are sleeping, whether in an active dream or not, it's going to be figuring out how to do this, how to get this going. That is what our brain is for. It's a computer. It's supposed to help. So I'm going to grab some blue tack and be right back. It actually wasn't that hard to find. It was literally just underneath my desk. I always have some handy, but I do need to warm it up, so give me a sec. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put it right underneath my logo. The Filara logo, you guys. Or specifically Filara Spirit. Which is handy because this is the channel that we're on right now. Oh my gosh. There we go. Now, like I said, I've got enough room up here that I can add to it literally day after day if I want to. Pop some washi tape on there. The more information there is to take in, the more likely my subconscious is going to pay attention. There you go, you guys. This is like half of the size of the one that I did in the past, but like I said, we're working with what we've got. I'm just giving you guys the basic idea of it now and stuff, and it's also just a lot of fun. Who does not love doing things with their hands? It's literally manifest. Mani, hands, festo, party. Party with your hands. Let's go make some stuff, yeah? So you guys, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed, like the video. Make sure you subscribe for the next one that's coming up. I cannot remember what the next tool is, but I am really looking forward to it because I just love doing these videos. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for everybody who stuck around for the video. Thank you so much to my subscribers and my loyal TikTok buddies. I love you so, so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.